Welcome to this little yoga burst to get your day going the right way. So we're going to come and stand at the front of our yoga mat and have your feet hip distance apart, toes facing forwards, and just look down at your feet for a moment. So if you can lift up your toes, spread your toes, and then place them down on the ground. So you can do it one by one. I feel that's impossible, but have that sense of doing that. And then really kind of feel the weight of your body down into your feet. And then as the feet sink down, start to kind of have a little lift upwards through the legs, like the kneecaps are lifting, the thighs are lifting. Draw the ribs in slightly, and then roll your shoulders up to your ears. Take them back and down the back of the body. Turn your palms forwards. Relax the shoulders. Reach up through the crown of your head and push down through the soles of your feet. See if you can close the eyes here and just feel your body standing here. So if you can bring full awareness into this moment, notice your breath. With your next exhale, slowly bring your palms together and bring the thumbs towards your heart. Blink the eyes open. Soften your knees. And as you breathe in, take your arms out wide, reach up to the sky, and then spread them out wide. Dive down to the ground. Soften your knees. As you breathe in, we're going to roll up to standing, chin to the chest, and roll all the way up. The head comes up last of all. Breathe out, let the shoulders relax. We'll bring the hands to the heart. We'll do that again. Breathing in, reach all the way up. Big dive down, soft knees. Chin to the chest, roll yourself up. Breathe out, soften your shoulders. Hands to the heart. We'll do it one more time, a little bit different this time. Breathing in, reach up. Breathing out, dive down. And we're going to pause in the dangle here. So soften your knees. You're going to let the arms be really heavy and start to draw a semicircle around your feet. Let the whole body kind of sway. Really soft knees, soft waist. And if you're nowhere near the ground, bend your knees more. Bring your tummy to your thighs. Really let the head go. See if you can let the hair dangle off your head. You know you're doing it right when you've got the hair dangling. And then pause somewhere in the middle. And this time as you breathe in, we're going to slide the hands up the legs all the way to the tops of the thighs and come up into a halfway lift. So start to lengthen your spine. Shoulders drawing back. And breathe out, take it down. Okay, nice bend into the knees. This time, take your arms out wide. We're going to rise up using the legs. So push through your feet. Take the arms wide, reach all the way up to the sky. Look up and breathe out, hands to your heart. Breathing in, reach up. Breathing out, big dive down to the ground. Going to rise up halfway. And this time, bring your fingers down to the ground. We're going to step our right foot back. Nice long stance. So if it doesn't go very far back, give it a wriggle. We're going to lower the back knee down. Bring your hands up onto the front thigh. Okay. And we want to try and let the hips drop forwards. So if you're in quite a short stance, you're not going to achieve that. So take the front foot maybe a little bit further forward, and we make sure we have knee above the ankle. Okay. From here, take the arms up overhead. Relax the shoulders with the exhale. Breathe in, lift the heart up with the inhale. So breathing out, let the shoulders, the hips soften. Take one more breath here. And as you breathe out, bring the hands down onto the front thigh. We're going to bring your left hand to the thigh, right hand to the lower back, and we're going to gently twist away from the thigh. So you want to find your balance, push into the front foot, and think of drawing your left ribs around. And we keep this thigh pushing away, pushing the leg into the hand into the leg. Take a nice big breath. And as you breathe out, turn back through center. We're going to bring the right hand to the floor. Keep the left hand on your thigh. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and then reach your left arm up. And you want to really feel like you're going to touch the ceiling. So really, really reach up. Let the hips lift up as you push out through the back heel. Take a nice big breath in. As you breathe out, lower the hand. We're going to step back to plank. Have your hands at least shoulder width apart. And we're going for a high plank, so don't let the hips drop. So the tummy is lifting up, the ribs are drawing in. We can have a little rock forwards and backwards here. challenging our strength and welcoming some heat. And then we're going to rock it really far forwards, lower your knees, and you're going to bend the elbows, hug the elbows into your ribs as you roll down onto your tummy. We'll untuck the toes, push the feet into the ground, the hips, hands by the side of the ribs, roll the shoulders back, and then feel like you're pulling your heart forwards as you look past your fingers. Breathing out, take it down. Push up, hands and knees, tuck the toes, take it up into downward dog. Pedaling out through the legs, really trying to find some length through your arms as well. So really push through your fingertips and draw your wrists, your elbows and your shoulders away from the ground. And then pause. We'll look towards our hands. We're going to step forwards to the front of the mat into our forward fold. Breathing in, rising up halfway. And as you breathe out, take it down. Nice bend into the knees, arms wide, reach all the way up, standing up to the sky. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Breathing in, reach up to the sky. Big breath out, dive down. We rise up halfway. And then take your fingers down to the ground. This time we'll step the left foot back. Nice and long stance, wriggle the feet. We lower the back knee down and bring the hands onto the front thigh. Make sure you've got front knee over the front ankle. And we'll breathe in, take the arms up. And breathing out, soften your shoulders, soften the hips down. So breathing and reaching up. Breathing out, let something go. We'll bring the right hand down onto the right thigh. Left hand onto your lower back. So take this transition slowly, keep your balance. And we're going to slowly turn away from the thigh. So if you feel wobbly, you want to take your front foot out a little bit wider. Drawing the right ribs round, the left ribs back. And gently pushing your hand into the thigh, opening that thigh and pushing the leg back into the hand. So nice little groin stretch. Taking a breath. As you breathe out, unravel, come back. We're going to bring the left hand down, keep the right hand still on your thigh, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and we turn our chest towards the thigh. The left ribs drawing underneath you. Hips are quite high here, don't let them sink down. So nice, strong legs. And then float your right arm up and almost reach up. Notice as you try and touch the ceiling how the rest of the body becomes a little bit more buoyant, a little bit more stable. So take a nice big breath in. And as you breathe out, lower the hand. We'll step back to plank. Bring it forward. So your choice. We can lower all in one, or we can lower the knees. But whichever way you do it, you bend the elbows in towards your body. So now hugging the side of the ribs as you lower it down. Untucking the toes once you get there. Push the feet into the ground, the hips, and then pull your heart forwards and up. So baby cobra. Breathing into your chest. Breathing out to lower. Pushing up hands and knees. We're going to take it back to a child pose. So hips towards the heels. We're going to keep it active. So right up onto the fingertips. Reaching through the arms. Draw the shoulders into the body. Draw your hips away from the shoulders. Let the head go. Just dangle the head. Give it a shake. And then very slowly look towards your hands and bring yourself back up. Hands and knees. Okay. We're going to step our right foot to the outside of the right hand. So the toes turn out slightly, the heels come in. And again, you don't want to be too short. You're not going to reach anywhere. So we want to have quite a long stance and invite the hips to drop forwards. So we're going to be right up on our fingertips here. Think cobra pose as you draw your chest through, spreading the collarbones. Lifting up through the crown of the head as the hips start to release down. Taking a breath. And then if you want to, stay here for a breath, or you could lower onto your left forearm. Maybe the right forearm as you come between the legs, but don't force it. Maybe you stay up on your hands, just bringing a little sense of letting go into the hips. We'll take 2 more breaths. What can you soften? And if you're down on your forearms, gently bring yourself up. We're going to pick up the back knee, lift the back knee, and then we're going to walk our fingers around to the long edge of the mat. So we come into a wide-legged stance. And just adjust your feet so the toes are in line. Bring your left fingers to the floor underneath your face. And soften the knees here if you need to. Maybe widen the stance of your feet. But as you breathe in, the right arm is going to rise up. Left ribs are pulling underneath. And breathing out to lower. Take 2 more on that side. Breathing in to open. Letting go with the exhale. 1 more. Okay. And then we're going to walk around to the back of your mat. So turning your toes, walking the fingers around. And we have the hands on the inside of the left foot. Lower the back knee. Make sure we've got knee over ankle. The toes are turning out, the heels are turning in. And then fingertips here. So let the hips drop forwards and think of cobra pose. So letting the chest rise as the shoulders draw back. Hips releasing, see what you can let go of. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, if that feels good in your body, you can come down onto the right forearm, maybe the left, but don't force it. This is just a quick yoga burst. So taking 1 more breath, or 2 more breaths, let's go for 2. What can you let go of? And if you're on your forearms, gently come up. We'll tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, walk your fingers back round to the long side of your mat. Just adjust the feet so the toes are in line. And this time, right hand underneath the face or fingers, and take your left arm up to the sky, drawing the right ribs under, breathing out to lower. And 2 more. Last one. And as you breathe out low, walk the fingers around to the front side of your mat, turn the toes, and we're going to hop. So we're going to bring your right fingers, so have your hands on the inside of your foot, and just heel toe your right foot out, so the toes are out, the heels are in. And then this little leap of faith, we're going to hop the left foot to the outside of your left fingers. So a little hop. And either bend your knees here, bring your hands to your hips and kind of hover in a little squat, or allow the hips to come all the way down, and you can bring your hands, your arms on the inside of the knees, palms come to touch, and we push the arms into the legs into the arms. So that might work for you, it might not work for you. So if it doesn't work for you, hands on the hips and just squatting down. And wherever you are, relax the shoulders, let the chest come through. Taking a breath. And if you're in the full squat, bring the fingers to the floor, lift yourself up into this half squat. And then everybody straighten the legs, turn the toes in, and just give the legs a little shake out. Bring the hands to your heart. Breathe in, take it all the way up to the sky. Look up, hold it here. Draw your ribs in as you push down through your heels. Take a nice big breath. And as you breathe out, bring the hands to your heart. See if you can close the eyes, feel your body. See if you feel a little bit more aware of your whole body now. Notice your breath. And when you're ready, bow the head down to the hands, the mind to the body. Take something positive into the rest of your day. Thank you so much. Namaste.